WD Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at Chicago, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push. And of course, Charlotte, they're just 4 spots down from them.
I think for the Hornets, they're just about ready to put a cap on one of the most disappointing seasons this franchise has seen.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the center position. Now here's Rozier. 4-3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Oubre against Caruso. Kicks it to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Washington. 6 to shoot. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks down the triple.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Beverly against Rozier. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Here's Oubre. The Bulls making their last shot. Williams in the post, covered by Vucevic. Back to Oubre. Williams, a screen on Caruso. 3-pointer Rozier. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's Washington. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Back to Oubre. The 3 is up. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Chicago, Zach LaVine at the line for 2.
That free throw good from LaVine. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Hayward, the pass to Rozier. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Chicago leading. Now DeRozan, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers. Over Washington. And again, no good by Chicago.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Rozier. Now Williams. Oubre passes to Williams. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Levine. From the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Hayward, the pass to Rozier. Williams, a screen on Beverly. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now here's DeRozan. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got it.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams passes to Oubre. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's DeRozan. They get it back. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Beverly. Smith outside. Out to the right wing. Here's McGowan's. Here's Washington. And he lays it up and in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Dosunmu in his last outing with 12 points. Drummond with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Bouknight. He's guarded by White. Smith outside. Shoots over to Sumu. Smith no good. Levine with it. Richards is there. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Zach Levine going to the line, shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Good on the second one. Here's McGowan's. Over Levine. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Andre Drummond is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's White in at the shooting guard position.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Drummond with the screen. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Richards. Now here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
They're showing he still has that athleticism. Hayward enjoys flashing his dunking ability when he gets a chance.
They swipe it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Smith inside. Shoots over to Sumu and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's McGowan's. 11 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to McGowan's. Back to Richards. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Start making some noise if you want a free t-shirt. I can hear you.
substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Jones. Caruso, he's checked in for White. And it's Beverly in for Dosunmu. To the inside. Fades back. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Rozier. Out to Oubre. Lets the three fly. Caruso grabs the board. DeRozan outside. Beverly outside to the left side wing. Caruso finds Vucevic, fades and shoots, and no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
DeRozan, oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeRozan's got 6.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Here's Maledon. Beverly defending. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Hayward, the pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Free throw drops for Williams. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Book Knight comes in for Maledon. And Williams drops them both. For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. LaVine passes to Williams. Crosses over. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Book Knight. Here's Oubre. And the layup is good off the glass. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's LaVine, coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Book Knight. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Oubre. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's LaVine. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. LaVine's got 5 points.
Credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
27 seconds left to play in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Washington, a screen on Beverly. Rozier can't get it to go. Beverly against Rozier. Caruso outside. Over Williams. Misses from 6 feet away. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 7. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, everyone has that one circled. Obviously, they love to come out on top, but they know they have serious mismatch challenges. They'll need to execute to near perfection and adjust on the fly to give themselves a chance.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Bulls.
I love what they're doing in the paint, being aggressive, being physical. That netted them a big portion of their points tonight.
And continuing with those high percentage looks is key to them keeping this lead.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Chicago leading. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Basket's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Over to the left wing. Rozier outside. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rozier's got 5 now.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to this game over the years.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. And here's Beverly. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Hayward. Pass to Rozier. Williams with it. Washington, a screen on DeRozan. Hayward against Vucevic. Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Washington, a screen on Caruso. Here's Hayward. He can't get it to go. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Williams defending. The offensive rebound. Beverly against Rozier. Tries again. Beverly shot off.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Rozier outside. Hayward outside. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Caruso misses.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Rozier outside. Williams with the screen. Rozier can't get it to go.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. Caruso with it, guarded now by Williams. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Beverly. And Caruso drops them both. Charlotte's gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Up top, Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Charlotte again missing.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Now here's Smith. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. To the paint, over to the wing. Washington a screen, 5 on the clock. For 3, McGowan's no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Caruso. Levine with a screen on Washington. Now here's Drummond. The Sunmu for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's McGowan's, and he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's DeSumo. DeRozan, a screen on Smith. Pass to Levine. Shoots off the step back. Offensive board. Drummond. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 8 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. Smith outside. Here's Richards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
They set the pick. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Smith. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Richards. To the wing, right side. Washington, a screen on Caruso. Washington with the ball. Maladon for 3. And he can't get that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's DeSumo. Richards pulls it in. Smith outside. To the left wing. Here's McGowan's. Shoots over Levine. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for Charlotte, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Patrick Williams. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's White in at the 2 guard. Now here's Beverly. Pass to White. Hayward against Williams. Vucevic, the pass to Beverly. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Hayward. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bouknight. Lays it up and banks it in. Bouknight's gotten his first bucket of the night. Chicago leading. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Vucevic against Williams. Pick by Vucevic. Clock at 6. White. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Rozier. Pass to Hayward. Outside Oubre. The 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Williams passes to White. Now Beverly. Williams on the wing. Outside Jones. From deep three-point range, the Bulls with another miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Vucevic, and he converts the layup.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Bouknight. Here's Rozier. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Washington's checked in for Bouknight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
And Allie, thanks. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, All of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
And here's Oubre. Williams a screen on Caruso. Oubre finds Williams. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Hayward against Levine. DeRozan right side. Back to Levine. Caruso outside. Fires from the wing. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got his 4th assist with that last one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oubre can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Williams. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for DeMar DeRozan.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot. The shot no good. Here's Charlotte, trailing by 13. Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Washington, a screen on Caruso. And here's Washington. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.